All right then. So Big J is a loser, you say, right? You said Big J is a loser. First of all, now since you said who sent you, my problem is no, that ain't my problem. It's your problem. But my thing is what made you watch? And then you're gonna write me something in the comments section about the Pew Research Center in United States Census as if that's supposed to solve anything. No, when I said do research, I want the links of research. Okay. I want the links of said research and I want you to back it up. You don't back it up what you say. You don't. You hadn't backed up the word you say. You just said Pew Research Center as if Research Center um is the end all be all. Just saying it means I'm supposed to just sit there and just look it up like oh that's supposed to just be you know. See, I've been on YouTube for a very long time, and people always make things about black women, black men. Um, Black men did this, black women did that, and all these harmful stereotypes. But every time when you factor in some of these stats, um, they never talked about, they never do a snapshot. You know what? Let me use a good analysis. I'm gonna use a good point. You always hear black men on YouTube talking about single mama, single motherhood. You know, ad nauseum, you hear that. But they never, every time they sit there and say, well, 70% of black women are single mothers. Who that's a lie. You know why that's a lie? It's a lie because um they never identify who is a single mother, and they never identify what is no, they never identify what is a single mother because there's there's so many roads for a woman to be a single mother. Is she a single mother by divorce? Is she a single mother by widowhood? Or she's a single mother because she had a kid that she never a kid that was been born out of wedlock. Or though the kid was born to a woman who's to a couple, a child that's been born to a couple that does not believe in marriage, but yet though they still stick around. So when that time somebody said to use the term single motherhood on black women, I said, okay, identify what is a single mother and how did that person became a single mother, and then go for there. See, see you won't dig deep into research. That's another example. Here is that's one example. Here's another example that I'm going to make. Here's another example I'm going to make, and it's about black men. Well, 55% of black men, most black men are not fathers. That stat is also a lie. You know why that's also a lie? That black men from the age that most black men are not fathers. That's a lie because because of the ages of whom they put on that stat. They instead of putting the age of 18 to 45, they put the ages of 12 to 45. So how many 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, teenagers have children? That's a very, very, very low number. So therefore, though, they doctor up the numbers up. So when it comes for you and your little racist stance, you keep throwing out this thing out talking about, oh, we are better than you. I'm a white man and I'm with a black woman. We're better than you. We're better than black couples. We're better than white couples. We're better than we're especially better than black men who's with white women. You see, every time I look at studies, I read the fine print. I read the fine print because they do a sample size. When it comes to studies, they do sample size, and if you call the Pew Research Center, if you call them up on the phone, they'll tell you where they got the numbers from. And when I say where, I'm not talking about a I ain't talking about Black America as a general. I'm talking about a geographical location. Because they're homing in on one geographical location and how some studies are inconclusive, like it says in the fine print of these studies, it says that put like an asterisk to it and says this study is not finished, is not concluded. That's why you got to read the fine print. That's why some you Negroes on here who go to blackdemographics.com and y'all use black demographics to bash black women over the head with, when if you read their studies, some of their studies is not concluded. It's not finished. It's incomplete. Because if somebody gonna do a study, they say, well, okay, we're gonna do a study in 2024 about this topic, and then when like the year runs out and they put out um let's say 10,000 um they put out 10,000 um calls out there in the sample, but then what comes back is at least 700. Well, they're going by the 700 in the charts and the graph, but then when it comes to the data, the rest of it, they're gonna say it's incomplete because the rest of it did not, because that left out because it's incomplete. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Black demographics is not legitimate. It's not. Y'all want, let me say something, Sir Anthony. Y'all want black demographics to be legitimate because y'all like to use that on black women, though. Right. And that's the point right there. He's so busy trying to clown me on something and then couldn't even spell the word right. Now, first of all, I think the word swirl is an offensive term because if you go around, you know, if you go around saying, "Oh, me and my wife is swirling," therefore, by that logic, you are defeating the purpose why you were with this person in the first place. If you out there saying, "Oh, I'm swirling," you're not looking at that woman or that man with the intent of love. You with him or her based on the color what's in your heart, Mr. Christian and Mr. I'm a Christian. I'm talking to you. I don't either. I don't either. I don't see it funny. I see it stupid. It's one of the stupidest things ever. Borgen, hold on. So can you hear me now? Because what I see is the dumbest. This is one of the dumbest things I have ever seen. It's dumb. Sir Anthony, am I still Borgen? Okay, good. All right, all right, all right. I'm good. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm gonna do this real quick. Since he's watching, let's see if he going to hit this link and explain this. Let's see if he hit this link. See, this is what happens when you don't mind your business. You know, this is what happens when you don't mind your business. May was talking about you. I just happen to agree with her. But then you talking about you gonna roast me in May about what? And if you're gonna roast me, you know, you can't lie roast. You better roast me on something that's true. You better roast me on something that's true right there. Gonna tell me I'm gonna roast Big J, I'm gonna roast May. Well, right here, you just roasted yourself. And do you see me laughing at that? Nope. But looking at some of the people in your comment section, oh, he needs to worry about the black community. He needs to worry about the black community. Da 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 da. Well, maybe the woman who said that about me, maybe she didn't look at your boy and say, "Hey, boy, kid, hey, Zaddy, can you please spell the word swirl right?" And I'm gonna say this too. If you ever come to my channel and on my panel, I want you to invite every one of those divestors on this channel over here, and let's see how well treated they will be. Oh yes, and they will be well treated. But if there's any sign of disrespect from your fan base, I'll give them the boot, and I will also report them too. Not playing. If I hear the word Becky, because there is going to be white people up in this channel. If I hear the word Becky, you're going to get yourself booted and reported. See, we going to see. I'm going to set the tone. I set tones, and we're going to set the tone of respect and common decency. Something what you fail to do. Something that you can't do. You're going to invite me on your panel right after in the same post you put this meme up. You made this post. You made this community's post right at the same time you trying to get me to come on your panel. Who does that? Seriously, who does that? Who is going to invite somebody to a panel? Who is going to invite somebody to somebody's panel with this meme? Big J, come to my panel, and then you got this meme up right there. And you think I'm going to show up on your panel with that? No, I demand respect where I go to. I demand to be respected with. I demand to be respected. You don't summon Big J. You're in no position to do it. And that goes for anybody. I don't care if you white, black, female, gay, or straight. I'm not the one to be summoned. See, you got me messed up. I think you got me confused with DOD. I think you got me confused with these with some of these black men on here. Some of these black men who on one end they're trying to get black women back to black men, or the other ones who wants to disrespect black women. I don't care if these black women want white men. That's not even my problem. My problem with you is those memes. It seems though people want me to respect them while they want to get away with their disrespect. I'm supposed to overlook their disrespect towards me. Like I'm supposed to sit there and not sit there. So who is you? Okay, Sir Anthony. Okay, Sir Anthony. Who in the black manosphere respects me? And hold on, Sir Anthony. Now, just because I asked that question, does that mean though I want their respect? Because I don't want their respect. I don't want their respect. But anyway, let's play by this, right? Who in the black manosphere respects me? Go. Respects me and the people on my channel. Go. I want you to name at least like about five people. Because I don't need their respect. I need their destruction though. What's going on, Pierre? Now I'm wanting him to hit the link. Now notice he says he's free tonight. He says he's free tonight. Hold on. Let me say about this. It says, hold on. Let me read what Sir Anthony said again. It seems that the people outside the black man should disrespect you way more than the spirit does. Okay, Anthony, I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask another question based upon what? And then you said it's not about respect, it's more about disrespect. No one in the sphere actively disrespect you like the others do. Really? When was the last time? When was the last time you been on the BJS's channel? When I'm there, or when BJS makes comments about me or make references about me. When was the last time you been on Anger Man and references is made about me? When was the last time you've been on, I don't know, Edward Anderson's channel, or let's say Officer Faulkner's channel, or let me or Reg the Bad Guy's channel, or let me see, who else is part of the Manosphere? Um, C Over's channel, Ringo TV Raw's channel, General Tito's channel, O'Shea's channel. You see what I'm saying? Now, I can go on and on and on and on. I can go on and on and on. AJ seen red. Right there, right there. Right, just another piece of shit. So tell me, so therefore, by my history of this space, no, none of them respect me. I don't give a, and I don't want their respect. I can say Thai City. I can say Remil. I can say even the SYSBM dudes like SKC, Teapot, Trey, Clue, Truism. I can go on and on and on and on. Oh, that old sorry ass wacky world of old, who is a backstabbing ass nigga. See. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Of black men who I deem as below me, and who've been who've been nothing more than a disrespectful pieces of shit who can't even sit there and grasp the concept of what is right and wrong. You can't be going on YouTube all day, uh, calling women bitches and hoes and calling women out their names and women who you don't even know. The passport bros, same way. You try to tell them, hey man, have you ever considered going to if y'all really want a date, why don't y'all go to the libraries and if you are a nerd, why don't you go to the libraries and some of these places where the women of your type would be at. Big J, you being a simp. That's why I'm going overseas. Give me because American women ain't shit. Okay, American women ain't shit. That okay? How many states you been in America? Only been in L.A. Wait a minute, you never been to Houston? Never been to Miami? You never been to uh Minnesota? You never been to um you know Greenwich, Connecticut? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So and so and so and so. So and so and so and so. Go on, since so you were here. Go on, because I don't got all night. So you were here.
Hello, hello, I'm here. I know you're not going to come on my show, so here I am. You know, I will. I was trying to make a deal with you. It and my thing is why do you got to put out lies about me? I know
Like
you're
what?
pissed off about a meme, a cartoon meme. We're getting a double feed here. Hold on.
It's coming from your end. It ain't come from mine.
Oh, well, good for you, Big J. Let me see. Oh, well.
He'll be back. Whatever. If you're going to do a live stream, you got to fix your volume first. And let me say this to Don Gordito. I'm glad though JD Miles called your asses out. Oh, okay, hold on. He's back. Go on.
Okay. I think it's good now. Is it good?
Yes,
Does it
it
sound
is.
good?
Yes, it is. Go on.
Hello? What the heck? Can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Audio, what's going on? Wonder why it's not. Okay, can you hear me? I think it's fixed now. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I do. Yes, I
Oh,
hear you.
okay.
Go on. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay. I look, I know there's a problem with me and you, okay? I know you don't like me. I know you don't like what my channel is, okay? And but what I want is you to quit spreading lies,
Like
okay?
what? Like what?
Like
What
saying
what
I'm
is what?
trying to put black women against white women, which ain't true. Because I have a preference, don't mean I hate the other. You could love one without hating the other, okay? But you want to put a narrative and you want to get mad at a meme, a cartoon meme,
Mm,
okay?
not
That
not
one
just
gets
a
more.
meme, not just a meme. You made several of anti-black
Yeah,
male
several memes
memes.
will piss you off, but it's a cartoon meme. Get over it.
And
And I'm going to continue to make
no,
memes.
no, no, no. You made
And
see.
and see. Okay,
You're
what am I
trying to
doing,
make a
Big J?
you're trying to make series of memes that was anti-black male.
Oh yeah. Okay. The one I made of you was anti, but I don't know what you look like. You don't even you don't show your face, so we'll never know. But yeah, that one I did was to get under your skin.
That's not on my skin because it
Yeah,
would
it is. It
it
is.
would have
It
worked.
is.
No, it did really. Really? I
Yeah,
mean,
it is.
it
Look,
would
look,
work.
dude,
Listen, listen,
you've
it
been
would
making
work,
videos about me all day, saying I
but
won't
it
come
would
on,
work.
and don't say you're at work. Well, gee,
Wait,
Wally,
hold on,
some of
hold
us
on,
have to
hold on,
work.
hold on. Your meme would
Some
have
of us have
worked
to
if
work, Big J.
if your meme would have worked if you spell swirl right. You couldn't even spell swirl
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. I put it in fast and I spelled it wrong. Okay, you got me.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, look,
Yeah,
when I spell
so
swirl
what
all the
you just
time,
did,
it's always spelled right. You are just okay.
I'm what?
Whatever, Jay. I go run with it, boy. I mean, serious. I mean, damn. Is that what you got on me? I
I
spelled
was,
swirl wrong. Oh my god.
like
Oh
you
my
said though.
god.
Wait, hold on. You said though
Jay,
you was going to
hey,
you was
man,
going to put
you're
this under
funny,
my
man.
skin. Say what?
I am under your skin because you kept making videos all day about me, dude. You
I
don't
only
like
made
what I
what?
do?
How
Don't
many videos I
watch.
made?
Don't you don't like what I say? Don't watch. It ain't for you anyway.
But you tagged me though. That's the thing. You tagged me over a
I
video that has
tagged you
nothing to do with
because you
you.
put out a lie. You put
I
out a
didn't mention
lie
your
on
name.
me. So
I didn't
I
mention your
tagged
name.
you.
May did.
You said my name. You
May
said
said. May
Roadrunner.
mention you. May mention you. I
And
didn't.
then you had something to put on it.
Yeah, I sure damn did. Because I'm talking about them memes. I seen them memes.
Yeah. You're going to
I
see
don't care.
more of them.
I don't care. Listen. I don't care about your interracial dating and all that. I don't care. I don't care about that. It's the
Okay, well
memes I
then
got a
leave it
problem with.
alone.
It's the memes I got a problem with.
Okay, well keep having a problem because I'm going to put what I want out. That's your
I,
problem, not
I'm,
mine.
I'm, I'm, I'm asking you this. I'm asking you this though.
Okay.
So you
Did I
said though.
say
So
boy? Yeah, I
like,
did. I'm sorry. You're not
okay,
acting like a
but
man, so I said it. Okay.
oh, I'm not acting like a man. Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
really.
Wow. Okay. But
Wow,
anyway,
wow. Oh my god. I don't agree with you, Big J.
but you sit there and said something about about
About
the
what?
memes that I need to get over your memes. But then though you saying though I'm not trying to you. I'm talking about you said that you um are trying to that we shouldn't see over we should have character over color, right? Is that what
Yeah.
is that the whole premise? Then what? Then how come your meme says otherwise?
What do you mean says otherwise? Because of you, what I put in about you? That's your
No, no,
attitude.
no.
That's what
See,
you're
wait,
acting.
hold on, hold on,
Whoa,
hold
whoa,
on, hold
whoa,
on,
whoa, whoa,
hold
whoa.
on.
See what?
We're not talking about we're
Most
not
of
talking
my
about the memes
memes
about me.
are
We're not talking
cartoon.
about
Or
we're
most
not
of them are
talking about hold on.
cartoons.
Uh,
Big J.
We're not
Most of
talking
them are
about the
cartoons.
meme about me. We ain't talking about the meme about me.
Okay,
We're
the
talking about
other
the
ones
other
are just
memes.
cartoon memes. Okay, you said one didn't have a tie, right? And one was in
A,
hip
a,
hop.
a, a, bu-
Okay,
a bunch
what
of
do
black
most
men.
black
Hold on,
men
hold on,
wear?
hold
Okay,
on.
most white men don't wear dress in hip hop. Most white men aren't like
Really? Really?
are like
have you been in
Eminem.
Texas?
Yeah, I've been to Texas.
And most black men don't always wear the hip hop wear. But we know that, right? I don't know you.
Well, okay,
I don't know you've been around black people, but
but when you
some of us
see it,
do not
most
wear.
black men do. I mean,
Really?
they wear it more than white men do. Okay, most men don't run around wearing a tie either. But so what? You know that picture I did of you? I gave you a tie. So congratulations.
And first, I would
But
look a lot
it's a
younger than that,
cartoon
and I'll dress a lot snappier than that.
meme. Good for you.
So for you to sit there and
So what you need to do
make a hip
is
hop image,
research things, Big J. You need to
research
seek
what?
the truth. If you watch my videos,
Uh
when I
huh.
say that black women and white men relationships are more successful, okay, the data says that. Okay, that ain't me
The
just
database
making it
upon what?
up.
The database
Based
upon
on
what?
Pew Research, U.S. Census, other researches, you got
Mm-hmm.
you got black demographics that kind of sides with the black man a little bit, but still, black women, white men are still the best options statistically. So if I say that, it's not a lie, but you take offense to it. That would be like me saying that you tell me most basketball players are black. Black men are better basketball players than white men. I would have to say, you know what? You're right. They are. It's a
But
statistical
most black.
fact. It's a statistical fact, Big J. So I'm mature enough to say, okay, well, dang, it is what it is. It's the truth. Okay.
That's
Now that doesn't
NBA.
have to apply to you.
Wait,
That
well,
don't
hold
have to apply to other black men.
wait, hold on. Well,
But
hold
this
on,
is
hold on.
data they done research.
If we gonna do who played basketball, that's NBA. But if we go
That's
around
an
to Argentina,
example.
if we
That's an
go to
example,
Argentina,
Big J. That's an example. I'm not talking about the NBA. I'm making a point. Okay. If you do the data, well, in sports all in general, black men are dominating, right? That's a statistical truth. Now that there are great white men athletes, but statistically, black men dominate. Okay, they're doing better. That was a point. Okay, I'm just giving you a point. When I tell my data, and I always make this point, I say no one person is better than the other. I always say that, but the data shows we're doing better. I'm just saying.
but like your meme
Well,
says
will it always be
otherwise.
that way? I don't know. But
But your
here's the
meme says
thing.
otherwise, though.
But
But your
but
meme
here's the
says
thing.
otherwise, though.
Oh, my meme says otherwise. Okay,
Yes, it
whatever.
does.
We're still stuck on the meme. You know, you can take that meme and do what you want with it. Okay. But I'm just making a point. Okay. Now, do you go in on people that say, well, white men are fetishizers, they're all racist, they're all this and that? Do you ever say, well, and you know what? Not all of them are like that. Yeah, you're not too motivated for that, are you? Most people aren't. But I'm not allowed to defend myself and my group that chose the Swirl to investment, black women, white men that come together. I mean, serious. But I'm not supposed to say we're the best. What am I supposed to say? Nothing. And if you don't believe you're the best, how can you be the best? So what am I supposed to say? Either black men are just the best and not even look at it and not even look at married stats, or am I just
Mhm.
supposed to be silent?
Well, like you always
Because you know
give a
what?
thumbs up,
If you
but
think
you
I'm
always,
wrong,
huh?
research, do the data, and prove me wrong.
But you always, but yet you always thumbs up when somebody in your comment section or in your chat room will talk about Becky ain't shit. You see how black men are with Becky's and da 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 da. You always want doing the thumbs up.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that does contradict what you said.
Well,
And I'm gonna say
well,
this too.
in reality, Big J, the worst group, the married group is black men, white women. Statistically, okay, there are successful marriages in that group. Okay, now a
Hmm.
lot of these black women aren't being treated right. Do you know only 27% of
I
black
know
women
that.
are married? Yeah, you know, so I'm not supposed to talk about that. I'm supposed to be silent because if I challenge a black man, if I even say I could do better or I believe our group's better, I'm racist, I'm wrong, I need to shut up and just talk about, oh, swirling's loving and great, and that's it. That's all I'm allowed to do. I mean, come on, man. I believe my group, it I believe black women, white men are the best options for each other. Okay. Now, is that the truth for every individual? No, of course not. But statistically, it shows what I'm saying. I've been married 30 years to a black woman. Okay. And I've dealt with
Hmm.
people that have hated on me, both black and white, and that have given me problems for my choice. Okay, so excuse me if I'm not so loving and uplift the black man above everybody else. Sorry, men are just
Did
men.
it?
Okay, and if I make fun of
Did
you,
I say?
suck
Did
it
I
up,
say anything?
buttercup.
Hold on. Did I say anything that I should be or black men in general should be uplifted? Did I say any of that? Nope, never have, and
No,
I will
but you
never
won't
will.
let me uplift my group because I say our coupling is better. Well, stats say that. I'm not saying we're better as people. No, one person ain't better than the other, but some people have better results because they put in more work. They work harder, they have more effort. Okay? And that's what I'm
Ooh,
saying.
more after. Okay.
More
Okay.
effort. Effort. Maybe I mispronounced more effort. Okay.
Effort. Yes. Effort. Yeah. I understand
Okay.
what you're saying. I understand. I
But
understand that
but
part.
here's the
But
thing.
here's
I'm
the
not
thing.
trying. Look,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
not sure. The thing that bothers me is I you go in and you make an assumption about me. Okay. And I think it's really unfair. It's like because of a cartoon meme, and that meme you got mad about. Come on, that wasn't bad at all. It showed two cartoon characters that looked pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty cool image because black men have swag, right? I was trying to do a positive, but I guess I didn't put a tie, so I was wrong. Okay, that really irritated me because I'm like, dude, if you had a real problem, could you email me? I could explain it to you. But no, it's racist. And you said that I'm doing what Nazis did. Okay, now let's talk about Nazis. What did they do?
It's called
I mean,
propaganda.
they tried to exterminate a race of people.
No,
So I
no.
mean,
What I
so
said,
well, you're
see, you
categorizing me
misrepresenting.
with that group, and
No,
that's not
you
right.
misrepresenting.
Look, I'm not that at all.
I ain't called you a Nazi. I'm talking about the
No, you
propaganda
said
is
I was using
similar.
propaganda like Nazis. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
I should. Yeah, I
Okay.
did say that.
So
Yeah, I did say that.
you're putting me with that group. Okay.
Well, I'm just talking about the
That's
style
kind of
of
that's
the
unfair.
style
On
of
that
memes
meme, that was
is like.
ridiculous.
Uh,
And you go, come on, man. I mean, I'm going to do what I do. Okay. It is what it is. But I'm here. You said that you can't come on my show. I want to do a double show.
I
But
saw what you did to DOD. That's part of the reason why I didn't
what
come
did
on
I
over
do
there.
to DOD? I offered him to
Because
come up. He didn't come up.
now I'm not friends with DOD. I'm not here to
I
defend DOD. But
Okay, well,
however,
I offered him to come up. He said he was blocked. Okay, in that show, I said, hold on, DOD, let me unblock you. And I unblocked him. And I did other shows after that. He never tried. And then I sent him email. I said, well, send me a link to your show and I'll come on yours. He said, for what?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See, I tried. Okay. I tried. But, I don't know why you didn't want to talk to me. Whatever. But I'm not going to invite you and just block you. And if I do, email me and I'll fix it. Or I'll come on your show. I made every effort. That's what he don't tell you. And what I can't stand about it, DOD, you want to talk about racism? Look at that dude. Peckerwood this, Peckerwood that. He even said, yeah, he's racist. He said he was. I mean, come on. But I'm going to be right through the coals because of something I say on stats that I see and what I believe in. I see the stats. I've seen the research. I've lived my life. Black women have been a blessing to me my whole life.
And that's good for you.
So
but I'm not, but that's not my argument. That's not my argument. You keep running to the black woman as but that's not my argument.
Yeah.
If you got affinity for black women, my problem is the memes.
The second biggest followers on my channel are white women. Do you know that? I got a lot of white women that follow me. So there's really no hate towards white women. Okay, there's no hate towards them.
Really?
I might make fun of them, but I make fun of black dudes, white dudes, black women, some black women, and white women. I mean, and we all make fun of each other. Whatever. I mean, you got JD Miles, that punk ass. He calls me racist all the goddamn time.
Well, I mean,
like, what the hell?
It seems to me though you got beef with black men in general. Based upon the memes.
I don't know. I don't have beefs with black men. The black men I have beefs with are the ones that come for me and say things that are untrue. That's who I have beefs with. I don't go around and say, hey, where's the black man I can attack? No, it's not like that at all. But I'll get blamed for it. Anytime I stand up for myself, I'll get blamed.
Okay.
Don't mention Vincent LeBeau because I cut that motherfucker loose long ago. I'm glad. You know what? I cut ties, and before all that shit happened, I was the one that stood up, and I had character in that situation. Though your buddy DOD tried to say I was best buddies, no, I took a hit. I had a lot of hate going at me for it, but I did the right thing. Did you see that, Big J? Did you watch that?
I saw Vincent McDowell's Discord server with the racial gate horn and all that other foolishness. Yes.
Did you see before that when I cut ties? Did you see the beefs we had?
I did not catch. I wasn't even on.
Well,
I'm not even. The only thing I know about the Vincent thing is because of Miss Elite and that Discord server of him putting out his wife's news out. And that's why
I cut ties. The minute that clown put a sticky note on his wife's chest, I was done.
And what about him attacking black men when he really want to have sex with black men?
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
If you was on that Discord server, you would see new pics of his. Well, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what Vincent did. He did have a Discord server.
I know what he did. He did. Look,
if you go down further,
it was pretty disgusting and nasty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Yeah. It was pretty, dude. I tell you, it was so. Oh my God. Yeah. No. Look. He's gone. Needs to stay gone. Never needs to come back. I mean, serious. That was disgusting. That was an embarrassment. That was. Gosh, I can't. I'm shocked it went to that level. I really am. I know he was trouble, but I was just, what the heck?
But it was worse.
Hey, you know what?
Worse. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. Go and talk. Go ahead.
What? What were you going to say? You're
No,
going
no,
to
no,
say
no, no.
I was worse than that? Is that what you said?
No, I said though what was on that
Oh,
Discord server was worse than what any of us are talking right now. I seen what I can see, and yeah, it was a whole lot
right,
of
right, right.
yeah, a lot of that
Yeah, no,
going on behind the scenes.
I know, but I'm not going to say all that stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. It's too graphic for me even saying it.
right, right, and that was the thing, you know, and so I look, I knew something was wrong. Thank God I cut ties before all that happened because that would have that probably would have destroyed what I got because that was oh my God. But hey, you got to be careful. And look, you know, I run pretty much solo anymore because I don't want to get run into that type of stuff. You never know. Um, yeah, but no, I just had a problem with that. But I mean, that's just being funny. Okay. That one I did to you, yeah, that was to get under your skin. I'll be honest. And yeah, you got me. I spelled swirl wrong. Okay. That shows I'm not perfect. But anyway, that's my thing. I am not, look, my channel is about swirl to investment. What that means is interracial dating to marriage, doing it the right way. You know what I mean? I'm not into doing it to see what it's like to just get with black women to lust at. No, no. I'm down for it for the real deal. My swirl is the right way. Okay. And when you said and another thing you said, my channel's divest to invest. I'm not a divester. I can't be. I'm a white man. That makes no sense. I do support divestors. I do. I know you don't like that, but hey, women have the right to do what they want. If white women divest, they have that right too. And I don't hate white women. I don't. I just don't prefer them. When it comes to dating and marriage, I'm just not interested. There's no hate. It's not I don't think they're beautiful. I'm just not interested. Call me weird, call me I'm different. That's just me. So I'm not trying to put them against each other. In fact, I've told black women, you know, get with that white woman at work, be her friend. If you want to get with a Brad, what's the best way? Get with a Becky, right? You know, best way to get to a Brad is make friends with Becky. Does that make sense? Her brother's a Brad, her cousin's a Brad, her friendship circle. That was my advice. But if I was trying to go after them, I would say, oh, just, you know, just go after them. But
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. What
okay,
made you come to my panel, uh, or come to my channel Monday morning?
Monday morning.
Yeah, when Prism and May and Queen Sunkist was over here. What made
I
what
was
up what up
just
what up?
surfing, I was just looking at YouTube.
Uh-huh. And how long
Mm,
though you been on there
how
on that
long?
live stream?
What do you
How
mean?
long do you listen to that live stream? How long do you listen on that live stream?
Mm, I don't know, probably 20, 30 minutes, maybe.
And you just only heard what I said when you was only referenced about what 2 minutes, a minute and a half at least.
I happened to find it.
Hold on, you know what? Hold on. Let me ask this question. So
Oh, okay.
Becky,
So
so
Becky
hold
is
on.
disrespectful. Okay, it's a term for white woman. Really? I don't get offended if somebody says Brad. You call me white boy too. You call me cracker. I don't care. I don't get
Wait, hold on. I
offended
never.
at stuff. No, I'm
Uh,
reading your comment that you posted. It said, "Oh, it's
well,
a disrespectful term." I don't think it is. I mean,
uh,
white boy. You could say white boy. I don't get offended. I mean,
well, I
I'm
mean,
white. Why would I get offended at that? I don't need if you call me crack or pecker, well, I don't care that. I'm like, whatever. If that's what you got to say to me to make you feel good, go ahead. I mean, I get called these names. It's okay.
that's
Whatever.
not the point.
No.
The point is calling people Becky and Tyrone's and
Okay,
so
so
forth. Any Brads and all that. You
what's wrong with
so
that? That's just describing a group of people.
But
Look,
but but that but that but that's a
it's slang. It's slang, Jay. It's slang, right? It's like, okay, um, Brad. You think that's a common name for a white man, right? Now there are some black men named Brad too. Okay, um, Tyrone. When you hear the name Tyrone, you don't think of a white guy or an Asian guy. You think of a black guy, right? And when you think of Becky, you don't think of a black woman, which I've known black women that are named Becky, that Rebecca that go by Becky. But it's a slang. You know, um, people use slang. Now, one slang is the N word. Black people use it for slang. They can do that. Us white people, we can't. And I would never encourage that. That is wrong. Um, that's the slang you stay away from. But Tyrone, really? I mean, okay, Brad, okay. I'm a Brad, okay. I mean, that's just slang for describing people. We use slang all the time. I don't think it's derogatory. I don't think it's
but do
mean.
but
I mean, what
okay.
would you just say, white woman,
What
and
you
just like can't use
yeah,
slang?
but do you think though that's microaggressions?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just
Really?
describing, yeah, just describing people. I Maybe you take it that way. If somebody calls me a Brad, I don't get mad. I don't think, oh my God, he's coming at me. He's being mean to me. No, I don't care. Well, I don't even care if you use racial slurs. Go ahead. If that's why you makes you feel better to say that, I'm just saying. Or Brent, yeah, you could use my name in slang. That's a common white guy name. Yeah. Heck, if they use that for white, I'd be honored. Go ahead and use it. Right? I'm just saying, it's just slang. I think we get overly sensitive over silly stuff like that. You know,
Okay,
but
but then
it's
though,
just
okay.
describing a white person, black person. Now, hey, uh I've known a white man named Tyrone. So that's and look, I knew a white woman named Keisha. There's some white Keishas. Hey, I mean, it's rare, but it's there. But usually when we say the name, we refer to it's if I say, "Hey, Big J, Brad and Chang Lee, came over," you would think, okay, a white guy and an Asian guy, right? But if I said this cracker and this whatever form or this rice eating dude came over, right? That'd be derogatory. You would think, okay, you know what I'm saying, but that's not cool. Why would you call him that? You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's digging at people. That's using like a stereotype. Um, our little racial dig. But if I say Brad and Chang Lee or Keisha and Becky and Maylene, Maria, I mean, I don't think that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm. But do you think though when people come on the panel and say bullet
Make this
bags and
this dude ain't got smoke. He's just bubbles. Well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to? All right, hey, Big J, damn it, you son of a bitch! I'm on. Is that better?
okay,
If you
okay,
can have a discussion, and when I say mature discussion, that's what I told you. I could call you names. I can, you know, I think maybe some people wanted the smoke. But I disagree with what you said. And look, I think that you said it was offensive. I called you a loser. Well, it's offensive that you said I pit women against each other. And I think
well,
that's worse than calling somebody a loser. I'm just saying.
okay, but at the same time though, you got
Oh,
people you somewhat agreeing with some people on your panel who's
about what?
um who've been saying bullet bags and black men, some
They,
black
they
men
when have they
need
said
police.
bullet bags? Come on. You're
Some
reaching.
things are
You're putting
nefarious.
stuff out there. Now
I
there
am.
are some women that are mad at black men, and they might say something, and but bullet bag. I don't hear people going in there
Okay,
saying bullet bags.
but
Okay,
let me say
I
something.
maybe I missed it. Okay, but am I going police everything? Are you going police everything? No, you're not.
Um, I'm gonna try my damnness to, but I mean, comes over
But
here.
you're
Yeah,
making
I'll
up
police.
stuff. They're not going around saying bullet bags and just spewing hate. Really, we're mostly talking about interracial
Yeah, but if
love and
somebody
marriage.
come, if
But they
somebody
will
comes to the
say
panel,
they will
if some
say that these
go
women will
ahead.
say that white men are a better option. Okay, is that offensive? Some guys take it that way. If I see a
Uh,
white woman that says black men are better, I don't care. I'm just like that's her right to believe that or say that.
I'm
Yeah,
the argument
but
about preference is not my problem. That's not my problem. If that's your preference, somebody's preference.
okay.
That's my
So
problem.
what are we
My
arguing about?
problem is my problem is this whole well well okay. Let me use the white woman thing, right? If a white woman
Mhm.
said my preference is with black men, and then she turns around and said, "All you brads out there are disgusting. Y'all pollute the ocean. Y'all drop atomic bombs on countries, and y'all
Okay.
colonize." Now, I'll see that
And
as a
some
problem.
people say that. Okay.
Now
And
I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something. Would if some let's say though you are black, right? Let's say you're a black man, and a white woman
okay.
comes to you and says, "Oh, I'm dating you," and y'all hooked up, and the only reason why she's dating you is to piss off her racist daddy. Would you accept
Oh,
that?
okay. That would okay. I would be hurt by that.
Okay,
I
okay,
oh,
that's how.
okay.
Okay, now, okay, go ahead.
But I'd be hurt that she did me wrong. Now, if they're talking trash about me, that's fine. But if you're going to get in an interracial, if you're going to get in a relationship, then and I believe and I pour my heart into this woman, and it's just to use me. Of course, I'm going to be mad. We all get used, Big J. I mean, it happens. I mean, it's life. We don't like it. It's not right, but it happens.
But like you're missing the
But
point though. You're missing the point
black
though.
men
If
use
some
white women too. I mean, we could go on and on. Who uses you? Who? It's
no,
across the board.
the point. I know it's across the board, but the point I'm saying
Okay.
is, do you think that the language of well, I'm going after Brad just to piss off black men off, or I'm going after Chad over there,
Mhm.
and as she's with Chad, she's still you know bumping her gums about that three trash bag Dusty over there. Do you see a problem with that?
If she's just doing it for that, yeah. But how can you say that they're doing that? Maybe she's pissed at black men and dating white men, and she feels better. Maybe she was did wrong. Maybe she was left as a single mother. Maybe she was. I mean, we could go on and on. Now, if
Wow.
that's the reason, now look, if we could read minds, we could pinpoint it. But just because somebody's mad, don't mean they're going with another man because they're mad. But most of the women I talk
Some of
to
his
ain't
gaslighting.
going
Some of his
mad like that.
gaslighting. Go ahead.
Okay, and gaslighting goes across the board. I mean, what am I say? If a black woman says black men ain't ish, and I've opened up my option because white men or Asian are better, and she goes off on how she was treated, who am I to say, well, you're just going to a white man or Asian man because you were treated bad, and that's the only reason? How do I know that? I can assume that, but how do we know?
Because if a white woman come to me, right, and it happened before, if a white woman come to me This happened to me in college though. And she come to me talking about,
Okay.
she's like that, and she's all up in my face. And the motivation is, I'm just here to piss off daddy, or I'm here to piss off my parents. You think though I'm going to sit there and allow that to happen as a man, to be taken advantage of?
That's up to you. Now,
Okay.
some men
Now
will
if
be okay with being taken advantage of.
now
Some won't
if
catch it. But
Now,
that's
if I like I say, if I was a white man and a black woman come to me with the same analogy, well, I'm just here to piss off my daddy, my black daddy off. I'm still gonna do the same thing. I say, well, go on somewhere else. I'm not gonna be used. I'm not here
yeah.
to
Well,
gaslight
if
ego.
you're a man and you see that, of course, the best decision is get away from somebody that's using you. Of course.
Yeah, but you don't see that some of those people like you talk to, because like you said though,
What?
these women are
No,
mad at
you're
black men.
assuming that people I talk to are like that. See, you're assuming, Big J. You're
I'm
assuming
going, I'm
things.
going, I'm going by what they write, and I'm also going by you heart their
By me what?
comments.
By
When you
what?
heart their comments, when they say that,
When they say what?
when these women say, "Well, I don't, black men ain't shit. Black men need to worry about that about their community. Why they worry about me and that, they're horrible." And then here's you give them a heart on their comment, because they
Well, yeah,
mad at
yeah.
they're
You know
mad at
why?
the collective black men. They're mad at
You
the
know why? Because the
collective black
collective
men.
ain't doing the right thing, Big J. The collective ain't doing the right thing. You know that. Look, the
Really?
black community has the highest birth out of wedlock birth rate than any
According to
community,
whom? According to whom?
according to the stats. Okay, we can go through research. Oh yeah, we can go and read your fine print and all that. But
Yeah,
look at the U.S.
I believe
Census.
in
Look at the U.S.
I believe in
Census.
the yeah, but I believe in the
Okay,
fine
the numbers don't lie. Okay, I wish it
I,
wasn't true. I do. I do.
I believe in the
Okay,
fine print, because people go by what they
okay.
see, the
U.S.
visual.
Census,
They
they
don't want to
count
read.
everything. They count everything. Where's the fine print? I mean, that ain't just a a random study that's done in a community. Okay, they got data on births throughout the country. They know what the percentages are. The data's out there. And if you think I'm lying, get out the data and show me. But dude, it's out there. Now,
But how is that the case when the population is dropping? How
what
is
do
the
you
case
mean?
with the
That marriage
70%
rate? The
marriage
population's
rate? No, no.
dropping because
The,
we're having less kids.
and why and
Okay?
why and why
We're
and
having less
why are people
kids
having less kids then? Why are people having less kids
because
then?
of economics, because they're trying to make more money. Back in the day,
Thank
when you
you.
worked on a farm, you had to have people work that farm, right? When
Right.
I mean, today in the corporate world, look, we're fast paced. We go to work, we do our 9 to 5. The wife, a lot of uh, marriage. The wife works too, and inflation's going up. And then people look at it economics. They want to have kids, but can they have a bunch? No. So they have 1 or 2 kids. So the baby boomers, where they had a bunch of kids, are starting to pass on. So our population is declining. Okay.
Hmm.
And that's what's happening. Now, I wish it wasn't. I wish people would have more kids. I'm not saying go crazy and have 20 kids, but, I think, a family of 4 or 5 would be a good thing. I wish we were economically sound. We could do that. Um, but, it
Yeah,
is what it is.
but I hope you notice that the 70% is kind of flawed, because because um because it's in the
That's what the
60s.
data says.
No, it's in the 60s now, so you lose an
Okay. Did it move up to 60?
outdated analysis. So therefore, though, you can't just say the same stat that's been outdated for the past, I don't know,
I've
what,
seen
15
stats where
years
it's
at
going
least.
even higher than 70%. But okay, I'll go with what you're saying. It's still a problem, is it not? So here's my thing. Black women
Well, I mean,
outnumber, look, black women outnumber black men by over 2 million. Okay. So if
mm-hmm,
black women are all race loyal, can every black
mm-hmm.
woman get married? And a lot of black men aren't getting married. So if a black woman wants to get married, what she do? Stay race loyal and hopefully somebody marries her?
That's
Or
not my
open up her
argument.
options and go with who's going to treat her better?
That's not my argument. She can do whatever she likes. She has her own autonomy.
Okay, so what your argument is? Why do I heart when they say black men ain't ish? They need to do better.
Yes,
Well, they need
yes,
to do
yes.
better. They need to do better. Look, a lot of them ain't ish. Let's be honest.
Well,
But
a lot of white
not
men
all.
ain't shit either. So a lot of
Yeah,
white men ain't
they,
shit. I mean,
there
you
is.
see, no,
Hey, you're
you
absolutely
see
right.
Andrew Tate. So go
You're
ahead. You see,
absolutely right. Hey, I'm not
okay,
arguing that, but the
but then
percentages. You
here
got
is
to
the
look at
thing
the
though.
numbers,
But
Big
here's the
J.
thing though.
And if
But you
women
can't.
want a good marry, they're going to have to open up their options. That's my thing. There's good and bad
Okay,
in all
you
groups.
cannot say you cannot sit there and make an argument saying that black men are the only group in
I
America
didn't
or in
say
Western
that. I did not
society.
say that. I
No,
didn't say they're the
I didn't
only
say
group.
listen, I'm not saying what you saying. I'm saying what the people in your comment section we will be saying. That may seem like all
Hey,
black men is this, and then though we want to go to the white dudes, and then you look
okay.
at white
So
dudes, you
so
see
if they
the
want to
numbers
do
of
that, Big J, why does that bother you? Unless you're trying to date
because
them, why does it bother you?
because it's
Because
inaccurate
it's their opinion
information.
and it don't favor black men?
No, I
I'm
go
just
hard on
saying.
black men. Hold on. Anybody who knows me and y'all who's in this chat room, y'all know I go hard on black men all the fucking time. People in this chat room knows about this. But my problem is the narrative is not accurate. The narrative is not based on
Uh,
good faith.
let me address this. Was it Angelica Diallo? Many more millions of white babies were with meth head mothers, crackhead fathers. Look at white men,
West Virginia.
white West
No, it's
Virginia.
West Virginia. That's what that yeah, West Virginia.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. There are millions more white people. So yeah, there's going to be more white people on drugs, more white people doing bad things because there's millions more of them. Um, but there are black children on crack. I mean, what are we doing? Shouldn't the goal be to get not have any babies on drugs? I'm just saying.
No, but I'm talking
I
about
mean, what's that mean?
the arguments, that you gaslight.
That I
The
guess like
arguments is okay when somebody said, "Well, all these men are trash bags. These guys are dusty." Now, one of the women in your comment section just called me a dusty, and she don't even know about me or anything of the fact.
if you're
She is
attacking me, Big J, just like your girl May here is going in attacking me, going in and calling me Archie Bunker. Well, let me tell you, May, Archie Bunker looks like Brad Pitt compared to you. I'm just going to say that. I see your last comment, and watch what you say about my wife. That's uncalled for.
well, who ain't
May,
talking about?
your girl May. Don't act like you don't know, Big J.
Oh, May
I don't
talk
go
about
for
your wife.
attacking people's family. That's wrong.
No, May talk. I ain't said nothing about your wife.
No, I'm talking about her. I didn't say you. And that's another thing I have a problem with. When I thanked you for not bringing my wife into it, I didn't say you were talking about my wife. I said I believe that you have a problem because I'm with a black woman. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's how I felt that you thought, and that's why you were coming for me. That's how I felt. I think you took that out. So you took that so out of context.
How can I say
And
that? Wait,
you
hold
did
on.
say that.
How can I say that? How can I say that when I got white people in my family? How?
It won't
Where you
matter.
got that
You
from?
you could hate it. You don't have look. Just because
I
you
don't have
got
a
white
problem
people
with
in
it.
your family, don't mean you love white people. Let's be honest.
I don't have no
I mean,
problem.
there's people in my family don't like the fact that I have a black wife. So that don't mean nothing. I love when people say that. Well, I got a white person in my family. I got a black person. I hear white people. Well, I can't be racist because there's a black person in my family. No, you still can be racist. You know what I mean? I just I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. You're not racist, okay? I believe you.
Because I never made any reference about your wife.
No, I
Never
never
had.
said you did. I never said you did. That's the thing. But you keep going on that. I said I don't think you like it because I'm with a black woman. That's what I told you at the time. But you said, oh, well, you're thanking me and then accusing me for going in on your wife. I never said that. I said, I think you have a problem because I got a black wife.
No,
See,
I don't have no problem.
you got to listen close because maybe you misheard me and took it the wrong way.
Because the only thing I ain't talking about your marriage. I ain't talking about you, the women wanting white men. The
Archie
only
Bump.
problem I have was the means. That's all I was talking about. Was the means.
Okay, well, I mean, that's your thing. I can put whatever meme I want.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, you could do whatever you want.
All right. Well, it's kind of getting
Archie
late. I
Bunker
ain't
trying
spent.
to tap onto his testosterone. Why? Because you got it all, May. I look, you dude. Hey, she set you up. You're right. She brought my name into it and brought in a firestorm, trying to create mess. But that's
Well,
fine. Just
have
leave
you have, have
my
you have
wife
you
out of
talked?
it.
Wait, hold on. Have you talked to May? Have you talked to May by yourself?
No, I haven't. But I don't like what she said though.
And you said she attacked your wife. Is that what you're saying?
She said stuff about my wife, how dark she is, and that other stuff. People are telling me you said. Now look, why do you got to refer to my wife's color, skin tone? Are you a colorist? I'm just saying.
Well, you know what?
But why would a black woman attack another black woman? That's what I don't get. I guess because she's with a white man, so that's fair game.
So
Look,
I,
Big J, you say I got
we
black women doing this stuff, but you look at your side and you got some degeneracy going on here. You got
like
some hate going on.
who between you and May? Yeah, May the one that called you out.
Yeah. Well, and you added to it. You put your 2 cents in. But what I didn't like is what you said that I'm pitting people against each other. That's the thing I had a
Well,
problem with.
do you feel?
But
Let me ask
but
you
I
something.
don't.
Let me ask
I
you something.
don't do that.
Okay. Well, hey, y'all. I know
Because
people.
Becky's not my preference. I gotta hate her. No,
But here's
because
the thing.
I
Go
say
ahead.
black women and white men are the best option, the best coupling. Well, statistically, they are. That don't mean they're better as people. Like people are better than people. No, what I'm saying is they're getting a better result. And why? That's what we should be looking into.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Now,
Mhm.
now, now. I know people saying drop the link. I see Woo and Pure Butterfly and other people talking about drop the link. I think me and him agreed to have a one on one. So I'm going to have to honor that. Yeah, I'm going to have to honor that. I apologize for that.
They want to go in on me, don't they? Well, we did make that
Well, well,
agreement, and if you come on my show, I'll give you that respect. I won't pull
well,
people
well,
up
well,
there
well,
to
do,
attack you.
do you want to talk to them or no? It's up to you.
For a little bit, but if he gets stupid, I'm just whatever.
Okay, well, let me go
I'm just
ahead and
gonna back out.
drop. Let me go ahead and drop the link.
If it's cordial, fine.
Okay, let me go ahead and drop the link and see May coming up. So, all right, let me see who
Hello.
else want to show it up. I'm waiting for somebody else to show up.
I want to say this first and foremost. I don't want to double team or triple team. That's not my interest. And sir, I am one of the most civil people you will ever meet.
Right.
Just so you know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like
I
some of
think you're right.
your colleagues. I'm not like some of the people you know who scream and screech and yell and get wild and crazy. I don't do that. I don't do that. But anyway, I understand why you would expect such because you deal with people like that. But this is the
No,
deal.
I don't. Don't
You
even
do actually.
tell
You
me
do.
what my people are like, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, I actually do know some of your folks. I do
Don't do
know.
that.
Hmm.
No,
I
you
don't. I
don't.
know.
Mhm.
Well, you don't know who I know. So anyway, the
But
thing
you,
I was gonna say is this. This is. Let's get to the point because I don't want to.
I
I
know
don't want
some
to take
dusty
up
people
time.
you
I don't want to
know.
take up a lot of time. Okay, and I just want to say this to you. First and foremost, I didn't say anything about you. You need to go back and read and listen. Okay,
I didn't.
what I said yesterday. Listen, hold on. You got to
You
stop
know what you
interrupting.
said
Stop
about me,
interrupting. Stop
and
interrupting.
you
Stop
did say
interrupting.
something about
You
me.
said you're gonna be
Don't
civil,
lie.
right?
Don't lie.
You supposed
You
to be
said
civil, right?
you said
Are you
on
gonna
my
talk over
channel.
me? Why are you
Yes.
talking over me?
Listen,
Are
listen,
you gonna let
listen.
me finish my sentence? Are you
All
gonna
right.
let me finish my
Let me
sentence?
talk.
My
Go ahead.
sentence, sir. Can you hold on? Just hold on. Let's be civil. We said we're gonna be civil. So the thing that happened, if you go back and look at it, I said that this particular person has been on four different channels, which to me is evidence that this person is a divester and hangs out in divester spaces. Yours was one of four mentioned. If you watch the video, you will see that. That was
Okay.
all that I said. Hold on,
Why are
stop
we talking
interrupting.
about this
That was
person?
all that I said. Do you understand
That
that?
ain't
That was
all you
all that was
said.
said.
No, it
That is
wasn't.
all I said.
You
Yes, it
said,
was. Go back to the
and
video.
then you said that on his channel, all they talk about is a crime bill and locking up black men all the time. That's what you said. That's exactly what you said. You didn't just say, "Oh, that's just one of the four." No, come on, let's be honest. You did say that.
I mentioned, I
And I
absolutely
haven't talked
mentioned that.
about
I
no
did
crime
mention that.
bill
I
for
did
over
mention
a
that. That's
year
what
and
I
a
saw.
half.
Yeah, I mentioned
And
that. Absolutely, I
that
mentioned that.
discussion was taken so far out of context. Do you know what we're talking about? We were talking about black women being assaulted. We were talking about Asian people being assaulted. And when she said we need a crime bill, what she's talking about for violent crime, we're not talking about, somebody gets caught selling weed and lock
Who
them
is
up the rest
who
of
is
their
she?
life
Who is
because
she?
they're black.
Look,
No,
to
we
put this in
didn't do
context,
that.
who is she?
It
Who is
goes
she that you're
across
talking
the
about?
board,
Who
across
is
the
she that
board,
you're
all
talking
men.
about, sir? You said she said. Who is she? Who are you talking about?
You know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to be
No, I don't know who you're talking about. She
names.
said
Okay, well, you don't know. You just don't know them.
the audience doesn't know who you're talking about.
Okay.
You just
Do
gonna
they
say
really
she,
need
and we
to?
supposed to guess?
Do
Oh,
they
okay.
really need to? I'm not going in talking
What's the
about her.
secret?
I'm just
What's the
telling you
secret? Who is her and
what
she?
that's about, and what I got
Who
a
is her
problem
and
with
she
what you
though?
said about my wife, May.
Who is her and she?
I'm look, I'm talking about my
Oh,
wife. I'm not talking about
okay.
she or her. Quit deflecting. You
No,
know
no,
what I'm
you
talking
said she
about.
said
You
da da
went
da
in
da,
on my
and I'm just
wife
asking
and
you
you
who
were
is she?
wrong. And you were
Okay, let's
wrong.
move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move
Your
on.
conversation, yeah. Let me talk
Yeah.
about that real quick. Your conversation with this person was that we
I'm not
needed to
talking
pass
about
a
that
crime. No, no,
person.
no,
I'm
no.
talking about
I want to mention
you.
what you
I'm talking
said. Let
about
me say what you
you.
said.
I'm not
Can you
talking about
stop
that
talking?
person. It's you. I
I
got a
made a
problem with
comment and I'm clarifying my comment. And
when you're
you need to
trying
act
to
civil.
attack somebody else.
You need to act civil, sir. And I'm
You need
talking,
to act civil. You
explaining
need to be
something. You need to
honest.
be civil.
You need
You're
to
not
be
impressive
honest.
at all. You're not
Well,
impressive
I'm
at
not
all.
trying to
You need to
impress
be
you,
civil.
old lady. I'm not.
You're not civil. You
I'm
can't even
not.
have a
Look.
conversation. Look at you.
Look. Go do your
Just
thing.
somebody else talk
Go
to him
run
because I
your.
can't talk to him. He don't want to be
Yeah,
civil. Go ahead.
yeah.
Just
Get
get me. Just
anyway.
get me.
Whatever.
Don't worry about it. Just
Yeah,
get
be
me.
disrespectful.
Just get me because you're
Leave
not
other
letting me
people's
say what I'm
wives
saying.
out of your
You're not
mouth.
letting me say what I'm
Leave
gonna say.
that.
So because you don't want me to be
Keep
heard.
other
That's
people's
what you're
family
doing. It's a
out of your
tactic.
mouth, May.
Go ahead and
Just
talk
do
to somebody
that.
else because
Just
you
do
can't
that.
listen.
Just do that. And I'm not here to impress you.
You're not
What the hell?
impressive. That's the
I'm not trying
problem.
to impress the bottom of the barrel. Why would I worry about that?
Ooh.
Oh,
Bye.
the bottom of the barrel.
Bye. Bye, May.
This is the thing. I
Yeah.
heard you say, can you stop and let me finish what I'm saying, please? I heard you all having a conversation about how there needs to be a new crime bill because all these black men need to be locked up. And it was said that even the good ones always seem to get
Oh
away from the
no, it
crime
wasn't said
bill.
even the good
It
ones.
was
Stop your
said.
lying.
It was
Stop
said.
your lying.
It
You're
was
just
said that
lying.
the
We heard you talk
unfortunate
about the
thing is
crime bill
that
every night, May.
it was
Really?
said
You're
that
going to lie about
you
that?
still got it up, sir. Everybody
You
can go
know
listen to
what?
it. You still
You
got
just
that
make
stream
stuff
up. It
up.
was from 2 months
You make
ago.
stuff
You
up.
still got it up. You still got it up. So we can
Yeah,
go
I
check
still
it and
got
look
it up.
at it.
Whatever. Go
We can
look
go
at
look
it.
at it. You said it's unfortunate
Whatever.
that y'all said that it's unfortunate that black men who do the right thing won't get caught up in the crime bill. That's what you said. Okay, you guys sat there and had that conversation. So that's a problem for
You
me.
ain't making
That's a
up
problem for
stuff.
America. Okay,
Address, leave my wife out of it. You can say or
ain't
think
nobody saying
whatever
anything
you
about
want.
your wife. Ain't nobody saying anything
You
about your
did.
wife.
You did, May.
No, no,
Okay,
no,
hold
no,
on. I
no.
got a question.
You
So
did.
she's not even talking about your wife, and she's talking
She's
about
not,
something else
but
that
she
you
did.
personally said.
She did.
That you
But she did.
personally
That's
said,
not
but
our problem.
instead of addressing what she's asking about, what you had on live stream, you're deflecting and
I'm
going
not
back to your
talking
wife.
about that live stream. That live stream's over. The thing of it is, you can believe what you want. That was taken out
That
of
live stream is
context.
up right now. We can go look at it. Can we pull it up live? Let's pull it up live. Can we do that? Let's pull
Oh,
it up
come
live
on.
and listen. That way everybody can see it. Can we do that? You want to do that? Roadrunner, do you want to pull up your stream real
Why do
quick
you
so we
want to
can
pull
watch
it
it?
up? For what?
Huh? No, so that we can prove me a liar. Let's go ahead and pull that up, that convo. Can we do that now so we can prove me a liar?
Man, you took it out of context. So I'm not going to
No,
pull
no,
up a
no.
whole
Let's just play
live
it in
stream.
context. That's what I'm saying. Let's play it in
And the thing
context. I'm a
of it
liar.
is,
Prove it.
leave
Pull it
my
up.
wife out of
Pull
it.
it up,
Okay,
sir.
that's
Pull it
all I'm
up,
gonna
sir.
say.
Pull it up so
Let,
we can all watch it and we hear what you guys
I,
have to say about the crime bill and black men. Let's pull it up right now. You want to call
whatever.
me
Big
a
Day,
liar? Let's go.
You,
when we get done, can you pull it up? Because I'd like to hear that because
took
I
it
don't go
out
to
of
his channel.
context.
Yeah, we
Go.
need to pull it up. You don't have to talk
Big
about
Day,
it. We'll pull it up after you're gone.
I want to ask him a
What?
question. You do you think, because you've been saying all this stat stuff, and it sounds a lot like swirler talk. It sounds a lot like brainwash talk. That's what, or
That's why
regurgitation.
we talk. We just make up stats in the background.
I
Yeah,
mean, clearly,
we don't look at
because if you
research.
want to get technical, let me just say this: if you want to get technical, the stats prove that black men and black women stay married more than any white man and black women. Those are the stats.
Oh,
Those are the
that's
facts.
wrong.
Okay.
That's that. No, they do
Incorrect.
not.
Incorrect.
That
Just
do
the
not.
same
No,
way. Just
that's a
the
made
same
up
way.
stat. No,
Let me
no, they
finish.
don't.
Let me finish.
All
The
right,
same
finish.
way that white men and white women stay married
No, that's
statistically
wrong.
more than any other mixture of race. Okay. Those are
No,
facts.
that's wrong. I know my
Incorrect.
facts.
You're incorrect. You're regurgitating what you heard from Swirler Nation. And the
You
truth of the
believe
matter is that most black men and black women stay married longer than any
yeah,
racial
okay.
group that's mixed with black. That's a fact.
What's a fact? Say it again.
What I just said, that
Okay,
black
so
men and black women stay married longer and have more marriages than white men and black women, or vice versa, black men and white women. Okay, those are facts.
they have more marriages because there's more of them. Most people stay within their race.
So why are you
More of them.
pushing this narrative? So why are you
But
personally pushing the narrative saying that white
me,
men and black women stay together more than black women and black men? That's not a fact.
that is a fact. That is a true fact.
Incorrect.
They stay married longer. Look, Jay, I'm gonna go, man. This is getting
No,
stupid.
no,
But
wait a minute. I thought you was gonna. I thought you want to stay.
what do you mean? And I want to stay all night and be attacked by your goons here?
I don't think anybody said anything disrespectful to you. What have we said that's disrespectful? You're piping out these so-called stats that are imaginary. Okay.
They're in the Pew Research or the U.S.
Yeah,
Census.
and guess what? And I told you.
I show it on my channel. The thing
But
of
I
it
told
is,
you. But I told you about the pre-research. But I told you about the pre-research. The pre-research. All if you look at the fine print, it says is not complete.
right,
They
but
always
they've
say
done
that.
different studies. If you look at the U.S. Census, it don't
Who's
say the
they?
fine print. We
Who's
only
they?
get
Who's they?
part
I'm
of it.
gonna take you to the mat. Who's they?
What do you
Who's
mean,
they?
who's they?
Who's
The
they
U.S.
say?
Census. The U.S. Census, the ones that count people in our country.
So then I would suggest, because you're a studious person, clearly you're studious. I would suggest you go and see what the stats say about black men and black women's marriages. Okay, in comparison to white men and black women's marriages.
I have, and white men and black women last longer. They're more successful. Now they don't marry as much because most people don't marry interracially.
Okay, you can only speak for yourself. You can't speak for the nation. I'm going to be honest with you. Just because you're married to a black woman and your marriage has lasted doesn't mean that everybody that is a white man and a black woman's marriages last. Clearly your leader, Crispin Carazon's marriage didn't last that long.
Okay, that's one.
Last about 13 years until her daughter got to be 13.
But
maybe she's not even 13, less than that.
Black women and white men last the longest. It's the
That's
truth.
your opinion. That is not a fact. Stop saying that shit's a fact. It's not a fact.
What is? Okay, I'm gonna ask you something. I'm asking the road run. What are the metrics? How are you going to? What is the metrics of that? How can you quantify?
They take the numbers of marriages and they count it, and they do a study on how many marriages, how long they stay married, how long they last, the divorce rates, how they go by marriage rates. There's so much to it.
Yeah, but
every study I look at shows black women and white men having the most success. Now I know Pure Butterfly is going to say black men and black women are the longest lasting marriages, and that's okay. You want to believe that? Go ahead. But go do your research, people.
Let's be honest here, just for a second. Let me just be honest for a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's just be honest. Your platform. No, your platform. I'm talking to you. Your platform is about making sure that black men look horrible so that you can promote white men. Let's just be honest about it. That's what it is. That's what you do. I heard you. I seen you. I seen you. And we're gonna look at all your videos, and we're gonna check that one out too. When you leave, we're gonna check your video about the crime bill. Okay. So we're gonna fact check that crime bill conversation. All right. All right. Y'all have a great day. Nice meeting you, Roadrunner. You're very unimpressive. Very unimpressive. Very unimpressive.
Yeah, whatever. I'm out of it. This is stupid.
Well, I'll tell you what.
The crime bill was talked over a year.
Can I ask him a question now, Big J?
Yeah, does he? I do it all the time.
Does he think that? I just want to know his honest opinion because I don't watch his stuff. Does he think that white men are better fathers than black men?
That's an
and answer honestly.
Statistically, they're
I don't want to hear your statistics. I'm asking you personally. I don't want to hear your false statistics. I want to ask you personally.
You hear my truth.
Do you feel? I'm asking you a personal question. Do you in your heart feel that white men are better fathers than black men? I just want to hear it.
That's kind of subjective, but by the numbers, yes.
I don't want to hear your false. I don't want to hear some fictitious statistics that's out there in outer space. I want to hear your personal opinion. What's your personal opinion?
I just told you.
No, you told me some fictitious.
This is what I said. This is what I said. I said
statistics that you're coming out with.
Listen to me. Let me talk. People are individuals, right? There's good and bad in all groups, right? Will you agree with that? I guess not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, definitely. People are individuals. Most definitely.
Okay. But there's good and bad in every group, right? Will you agree with that?
Yes, facts.
Oh, okay. Okay. So by the numbers, the marriage is lasting the longest, the less out of birth rates. I mean, for a black woman to have a successful marriage, you'd be better off dating out, statistically.
Okay, and do you realize that there's a big epidemic where a lot of white men are dropping babies, and not just with black women, but all women dropping babies and not being fathers to their kids, and not even being not considering marriage, not any of that. What you were talking about.
There's people in every group doing that. You're going to say there's more white men, yeah, because there's
So, Mike,
more.
this is my thing. I agree with you. I
More.
agree with you. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. This is my thing. This is my thing. You are pushing a narrative that is saying, instead of just saying, be with who you want to be with, you have a right to love. Hold on, let me finish. Instead of saying you have a right to choose who you want to be with, everybody gets a choice to have their life experiences and choose who they want. You're pushing some false narratives using
No,
false statistics. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What happened? He jumped off?
Yeah, he left.
Oh, ain't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he is pushing a narrative. And the truth of the matter is, you can marry who you want to marry. You can have your life experiences with whomever you choose. But when you do so, don't sit and push a narrative that makes other people feel like they can't be in relationships, like a black man and a black woman who want to have love, who want to have marriages, who want to have families, and who want to grow old together. Don't push something that is not true, and that women can find love anywhere. Men can find love anywhere. Okay. It doesn't matter where. But don't push something that is against somebody's norm, because for some people, going outside of race is not their norm. It's not something they really want to do. They really want to build families in a racial structure that they want. Okay. And if they don't, that's beautiful too. Nobody's knocking that. What I'm knocking is this false narrative of Swirl Nation statistics. It's all bullshit. That's all I'm knocking. But you can find love anywhere. Okay. You can be with whomever you want. But don't push a narrative that's false. And he was pushing the false narrative. When I asked him who told you that and where these stats come and he's really not, he's regurgitating what he's heard.
And this is what Mel don't seem, she don't seem to grasp in using the comment section. These internet talking points got to go.
Is Mel a swirler? I just want to know, is Mel a swirler?
No, I don't think
Does
so.
she claim to be a swirler?
But the thing is, the point is, these talking points got to go. I don't care if it's a whole black women, 75% of black women are single mothers. That talking point is outdated. It needs to go. Every 5 minutes, something happens, such and such happened. That talking point needs to go. It's been outdated. It's been outdated.
It is outdated.
For about 10.
But you notice he keeps running back and hiding behind the bush of these fake stats, right? But his real feelings are, he feels that black men are not good fathers, and that's not true. There's just as many white men as there are black men who are not good fathers. Just the same as there's just as many white women and black women who are not good mothers. Like, this is just, it's just, you have a mix in society where people actually want to parent their children, and they want to raise their children. They want to nurture their children, and they want to educate, and they want to bring their children up. Some people just don't. And it's not a racial thing, and it's not any kind of stats thing.
And even this whole calling somebody swirler, that's a disrespectful term.
It is a disrespect.
Right. Even the term swirler itself is disrespectful.
Yeah.
Now, I could be labeled a swirler, but based on my past, but that was seen though that when somebody called themselves a swirler.
Well, I never got called a swirler. I never got called a swirler by them. I got called a mud shark. Remember that?
Yeah. I remember when they called you a mud shark on both sides of this shit.
Yeah.
But they called you mud shark, and you wealthy shit. They want to call you one. That's how stupid that is.
These terms
No,
are stupid.
hold on, May. No, not May. Male. I'm trying to kill these talking points. These talking points got to die out.
Yeah,
This been going for 20 years online. These same old talking
yeah.
points. And if you look at the stats, you look at the population decrease, and you look at the economics decreasing, people ain't having babies. You cannot sit there and say 70% of single mothers are this, that, and third.
No, because there's a lot of white women that are single mothers, and
Right,
their white baby daddies took off and left them.
right.
So while we're sitting here talking about what's this and what stats that, there's extremely growing number of white men not fucking holding responsibility in their families with their kids. And I could pull so many different stories up. Are there good white men that actually raise their kids? Yes. Just the same as there is good black men who raise their kids and their families, and they hold their families down. But in our society, there is a definite growing number of white men who are leaving the responsibilities with their white children, point blank, period. And that's a fact.
I just wanted to say, I think that's Melinda. I don't know if y'all remember Melinda. I believe that's Melinda. But I'm not sure. Also, Big J, look in the back chat. There is a
Yeah,
clip.
yeah. I see
It,
that clip. I see that clip. Yeah, I see that
yeah,
clip.
that's a real fast clip, and it is him, and you can his face is blurred out so
Mm-hmm.
that it's not, violating anybody's privacy. But the audio of it, if you wanted to play that so that people could hear that he is sitting and with someone he knows well, who we all happen to know, who is promoting a crime bill, and it says clearly that we can catch all black men, and unfortunately the good ones that do the right thing, unfortunately they get away from crime bills. We need a new crime bill to catch everybody. And he said, never thought about it like that before. That's the conversation. So he,
You know.
Hey, I
Yeah.
just want to know why he jumped off the panel. Nobody was disrespecting anybody in his personal life. Not one person. Did we say anything disrespectful?
No, not at all. I came on and I said, I'm going to be civil and I'm not going to yell and scream and call names. I said that when I came on there. And before I could even get my first sentence out, he started being uncivil and was cutting me off. And I
Yeah.
tried to persist. And then, at that point, I very rarely could get anything out. He didn't want me to be hurt. I don't think he wanted you to be hurt. He likes to be worshiped. I think that's his thing. Over there, he's worshiped. Everything he says, he's God. It
Hmm.
is okay. It is not challenged. I understand. I understand. And it's not like that over here. I get it. I get it. He got out of here because he couldn't be the great savior. He couldn't be that here.
Hmm.
He had to have answers to statistics. He had to answer for why
I asked
you
him a
would
personal
sit.
question, and I said, do you in your personal feelings believe that you or white men are better fathers than black men?" And he ran back to the statistics, these fake statistics, and he never answered my question.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why I was unimpressed. This was a whole waste of time. I thought he was somebody who had himself together. He thought he had his thoughts together. I thought he would be bold enough to have an opinion and speak his opinion since he spent so much time doing this. I thought he would have real statistics and be able to recite them and back himself up. He came here unprepared, and he has no statistics, no real facts. Everything with him is feelings. So he's just a feelings kind of guy.
Which
And
is why
that's
I brought
okay.
it back to his feelings, because his stats weren't adding up. He kept on saying stats, stats, stats. What stats? Who stats? Right? So it's his feelings, but he's using the cloak of stats in order to maneuver around what it is, which is truly just his feelings.
That's the problem. You see, the problem is though he does the same thing that the people that he criticized. You can't sit there and criticize people like Kevin Samuels when he does stats, but then turn right back around. He do the same stats and try to um you they go see the thing is with these two sides of the spectrum, they go to the same place to take those stats, and then they go right back to their corners, and then they try to cherry pick what's in those stats.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on. That's what I cannot stand. These talking points got to go.
Mm-hmm.
These talking points need to die off.
Well, you know,
And
one
that
thing,
that's and that, go ahead.
you know, one thing, Big J, I did a series of conversations about a week ago about failed divestment, and I know they do
Hmm.
swirling over there too. But one of the things that is a signature that it's failed is that you still have people. Look, we're gonna say divestment, we're referring to women. You still have women who are overly obsessed with black men, and they're supposed to be divested. Divested means you went your own way, you departed, you're gone.
Hmm.
The you know what I'm saying? The airplane has left the airport. There is no return ticket. And I do not
Mm-hmm.
understand why. That's failure. That is a sign of failure, that you obsessing about black men and worrying about black men and proving black men aren't this and that. If you are happy and you are successful and they're all that, you should have you a white man in a white utopia, and you should be happy, and you should have called yourself social climbing so high that you don't have to look down on us poor Negroes anymore. You are elevated. You are saved. I do not understand why failed divestors continue to worry about and obsess about black men. I don't understand it.
Hold on. Okay, let me play what was said. Let's play what was said over
Yeah,
there.
I want to hear that myself because I don't go to that guy's channel.
Okay, let's play what was said.
That we can take down the golden calf of the black community, and the mammies that have been lifting them up and keep on adding the gold onto them is to get another crime bill.
Mm.
That is the only way to deal with black men in America. It seems like that the only, if we don't get it done, that they're going to continue with their degenerate, pathological, narcissistic, abusive behavior toward the black women in their community. And I don't know what else to say. That's the only way. And it's unfortunate, but that crime bill will only affect those black men who are living wrong. The men that are living right has never affected them
Yeah.
because they've done what they need to do. They support their families, they take care of their children, but we need to destroy the golden calf of the black community, which is the black man. I don't give a shit about them leaving America.
Okay, you can
I
stop there,
don't.
Big J. You can
What
stop
you're
Big
not
there.
going to
Big J, you can stop
Okay,
there.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
you heard that. Unfortunately, the black men who do the right thing and take care of their families never get caught up in these crime bills. And then she reiterates that we need a new one so we can catch all of them. Just
What the
y'all
hell?
listen to it more than once. Listen to it more than
No,
once. And he said, huh?
but if he's doing the right thing, what is he getting caught up in? He's doing the right thing. There's nothing to get caught up
She,
in.
she's saying, unfortunately, we can't get crime bills to catch all black men, even the ones doing the right thing. She's trying to say they need to figure out a way to criminalize all black males. That's what she's trying to say.
That's wild.
Y'all listen to it again so y'all can hear it clearly. She says, unfortunately, the ones that do what they're supposed to do never get caught up in this. And this is why we need a new crime bill. Just listen to it. I didn't say it. And he said, uh-huh. And he sat there and entertained it if you listen to the rest of the stream. Y'all listen to it one more time.
You want me to go right back to it or what?
Yeah, I would go right back to the
Well,
very
well, well, well,
beginning.
well, well, here's the thing though, May. Me and her stop beefing.
You're not beefing with her. We're talking about what he said.
Who
Okay.
He
is that?
talked about the
Wait a
crime
minute.
bill. We're not talking
I
about
got a question. Who is that said that?
that's not, we're not gonna
Yeah,
bring that up. It's,
Big J,
yeah.
can you text me? Because I don't know who that is.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'll
Let me
put in a
be clear.
private chat who. I'm putting in a
Yeah,
private chat who it is. Yeah.
let me be clear. This is not about her. This is not
Yeah.
about her. Okay. This is about the fact that he challenged me and he said, why did you say I'm over there talking about crime bills against black men? That's not true. That's what he said. And I said, sir, you did. And he said, that's not true. I said, well, play it. I gave him the opportunity. You play it then, since I'm lying. This is him talking about the crime bill. This is him agreeing that all black men need to be caught up in a crime bill. They need a new one so they can catch all black men, which are the what? The black calf. What do they say? The golden calf of the black community, which is the black male, needs to be caught up in a all catch all some kind of crime bill. Now, let's be honest. In history, we do know that they created bills and things to criminalize black men. Okay, they had anti-loitering stuff called the Black Codes, the Black Codes, Jim Crow law. Everything you did was criminalized, and anything could be put on you. And then once it was charged to you, there was no defending oneself. We know that's true. Driving while black, we've seen it. We saw a black man who has a Harvard degree get arrested at his own home while spraying his bushes. Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have seen people be able to use the law to criminalize black men. We've seen that. This is the type of thing that they're talking about. Make it so loose and so easy that whenever you accuse someone, you can aggress them. You can just take all over their rights. A catch all. A living while black is what she's talking about. That's what they're talking about. Living while black male. That's what they're talking about. As sophisticated as they can. That's what they're saying. We need something new. We need something to get all of them. Just listen to it one more time. I ain't making up nothing. I was disgusted when I heard it.
Okay, let's play it again. Let's play it again. Fair use, I guess. Fair use.
That we can take down the golden calf of the black community, and the mammies that have been lifting them up and keep on adding the gold onto them is to get another crime bill. That is the only way to deal with black men in America. It seems like that the only, if we don't get it done, that they're going to continue with their degenerate, pathological, narcissistic, abusive behavior toward the black women in their community. And
I wish he would come back up.
That's the only way. And it's unfortunate, but that crime bill will only affect those black men who are living wrong. The men that are living right has never affected them.
Yeah.
Because they've done what they need to do. They support their families, they take care of their children, but we need to destroy the golden calf of the black community, which is the black man. I don't give a shit.
Okay, yeah. If you watch the video, he said yeah, as in he's agreeing.
He really should come back up here and give some clarification on that. He really needs to get back up here because that's not a good look.
That, yeah, in the video itself, everybody's blurred on the video, so you couldn't see. Yeah, but that's him talking. And I actually remember the live stream because people have been telling me about it and this shit, and I'm like, what the, But anyway, so
He'll probably take it down. He'll probably take it down, but that's not from his channel. It's a clip from there, so he'll probably take it down, y'all. I don't know. He didn't want to show it because he knew it was there, and he knew that's ugly. You talking about create a systematic bill that is so loose that police and law enforcement can just destroy and decimate black males. That's what I heard. Now, if y'all heard something that I didn't hear, please feel free. If I'm misinterpreting or I'm saying too much, please correct me. Anybody, I don't mind.
V-Dub, I was talking to Kelly Ray. I'm talking to V-Dub now. I'm talking to Kelly Ray. What Kelly Ray told me the other day, that what I need to do is correct. I might have to do something about this shit. And yeah, because I'm getting tired of people writing these stupid books that don't mean shit, like Anger Man and Ocene writing these stupid ass books when they ain't talking about policy. So to Kelly Ray, I know she's over there Mo's channel. I might have to sit there and do that. It's time for policy to be intimate, to be put down on the grill and fire it up. Now as for male going to say, you see, she said something earlier that I really want to get in on, talking about the space. Male, fuck the space. Okay? Fuck the space. I don't care about the space. The space needs to go. This space only harbors insecurity of people.
Well, everybody has insecurity.
I know, but I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. The problem is too many people in this space makes money and grift off of insecurity and pain. That's why I want to see this space gone. That's why I was the main one going after Obsidian. That's why when Obsidian was doing all that whole ass shit, that why you think I was emailing old girl for?
My dog is growling.
I just want to say I am
No,
against
it's
hate
time.
and
It's time
period.
to fight
I
for
got
the future male. Male, this space, the manosphere space, got to go. These red pill spaces got to go. And no, I'm not being mean to male. I'm stating my position. I had this position for 10 years now. Ever since I saw Manosphere 2.0, the manager, the second generation of the Manosphere, I said it's time for these motherfuckers to go.
The only way they're going to go, Big J, is if everybody wakes up and the people that follow them, that have supported them financially, wake up and are like, okay, no more. It's the same thing with organized religion. The only time certain forms of organized religion go bye-bye is when people wake up and they see that, hey, what I've been taught is not, this is not conducive to my lifestyle. This is not helping me be a better person, da 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 da. So let me get out of this religion. Like the only way that people are going to, this, what you're asking to go, is that people need to wake up and see that these guys are not telling the truth. These ladies are not telling the truth. And that's it. Because nothing's going anywhere if everybody believes what they're saying.
I just want to say real quick. I'm about to drop down. I want to say that we have not discussed anybody in
Whoa,
particular.
whoa, whoa,
Big
whoa,
J,
whoa,
you,
whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold
what's
on,
up?
hold on, hold on. Male. There's white women running their mouths in the space. Y'all just not used to a white man. Um, Male, have you ever heard of junk pile video? Male. Yeah, exactly. See, let's name all the white men who've been in this space. I'm gonna talk to male. Junk pile video. Um, the drunken peasants.
I
You
want to
see,
know who the white women she's talking about, because
right?
aside from what's her face that just partnered up
Pearl,
with Candace Owens. What's her name again?
Pearl.
Pearl.
Yeah.
I don't know of any. And Pearl is another toxic um person on here
Mm-hmm.
that people are
Mm-hmm.
following. So who's she talking about? That's the one I know. That's a fact. I agree with that one. Just pearly things.
Horror Cortito's wife. No, I'm sorry. General Tito's girlfriend, Sarah from Ireland. We gonna
She
sit
ain't.
there.
I don't think she's any part of his life anymore because you don't ever
Good.
talk about her no more.
Right. Good. But
Big J,
since
can
so
I say
since
this real quick before I drop down? Can I say this
go
real
ahead.
quick?
Go ahead.
We didn't discuss anybody's names today. We
Mm-hmm.
are not talking about anybody in particular. I know you have what do you call it, a truce with somebody. We have not brought that person's name up. We have not discussed that person. We were
I don't
simply
even know
going
who it
over
is.
I know Big J is about not saying people's names, so I'm trying to honor that. And that's why I haven't said any names. And so this conversation was about Roadrunner and what I was saying the other day, and I was just standing up for what I said because he did not have clarity. So that's why I came up here. It was about Roadrunner and clarifying what he said. I said that's all.
I wish he
Okay.
would come back up because that was not a good look, and that was his panel.
Well, I mean, he said I didn't. He said I was lying. So I just wanted to just clarify that I wasn't lying. That's all I was trying to do. He could have done that while we were here, but he didn't want to because I don't think he can really defend what he's saying over there. I don't think he can
Uh-huh.
defend it. That's all. I mean, he's entitled to say what he wants to say, but he doesn't want to defend it. But I just came up here. The only purpose of me coming up here was because I was called out for saying something, and I was supposed to be responsible for the fact that he even came over here because I
Yeah.
mentioned him as one of four channels that I was talking about.
I didn't hear you say anything about his wife. I'm gonna be honest with you, and that kept
Yeah,
being brought up.
I don't recall saying anything. I may have, and I mean, because I'm a troll. And I say smart stuff like in jest and laughing. So it's a possibility that I did. But most of the stuff I say, I'm usually like being funny about something. So I could have said, I do string together a lot of adjectives sometimes. So I could
Mhm.
have. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I didn't. But if he can pull up the clip, I'd be glad to like watch it and see what I said and how I said it. And I'll claim it if I did. I'll
Yeah.
claim it, no problem. Yeah. So anyway,
Mhm.
I'm gonna drop down because I got to go. But I just wanted to clarify what I was talking about to that particular man since he has created this little drama of his. That's all.
Mhm.
Thank you, Big J.
All right,
See you
thank
later,
you.
May.
All right,
All
now
right,
see you later.
all right. See you later. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mel, hold. See, Mel. So Mel might be new to this space. You're new. You new to this space. Rollo Tomasi, been in this space. Bewildered Eight. Shout out to my homeboy from New Zealand. Bewildered Eight. They're white. So what are you talking about, Mel? There are about like 15 white men in this space that you don't even know. Some of them are up in chat rooms talking, and y'all don't even know that they're white. But I do. Rolo Tomasi, uh, the Thinking Eight, Bewilder Eight. Let me see who. Drunk Pal Video. Oh, you've been here for about 8 years. Well, I've been here for about like 15.
I just want to know the white women she's talking about.
Yeah. I want to know what Mel's talking about with the white
Yeah,
ones.
I'd like to know that. I'm very curious. I know Pearly Things is one,
Talking about what we didn't used to have
but
a white man over here.
I noticed Pearly Things dropped the manosphere once she got connected with Candace Owens. I know that.
But don't even worry about that because Candace Owens gonna come right back onto into the black manosphere.
Oh,
Watch it. It's coming. They over there trying to welcome her back. And I told people years ago what was going to happen.
mm-hmm.
Candace Owens is a lot more dangerous than Pearl will ever will be.
I don't see. I mean, Candace Owens says things that are kind of out there, but you know what I mean. Okay, Mel, that's your opinion. So I don't get to say what I want to say, Mel. Is that what you're telling me? I don't have the right to question your savior. What's his name? Roadrunner. Because you were really defensive over Roadrunner. Why? Why? Because what you got upset about is me questioning him.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Nola girl. Somebody been here the longest? No, about Nola girl.
Nola
Uh,
girl, I can't remember. Oh, I think I do
oh,
remember her.
yeah,
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 you're
no,
right.
yeah. She was a Louisiana girl with the,
Yeah, I
you know,
remember her. I remember her.
and yes, though pure butterfly is my co-host. So we don't just stay in the space. We go all over the place. We're not in the space all the time.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't go all over the place. I just pretty much land here.
Well, you know what I mean. Like you know how like we used to go over there where the you know the those well those Nazis and shit was that. You remember that shit and all that. You know all that other bullshit. We was that, anyway. That's a long time ago. But yeah. But yeah,
You mean arguing and fighting with them?
yeah, arguing, fighting with them, debating them. So we're not in the space, Mel. I mean, melanated vessel. We're not like in the space, like embedded into the space all the time.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even really come on YouTube that much, but I felt that what that dude was pushing on here was all bullshit, and I think his stats are bullshit, and he didn't prove anything. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, go ask him or anyone in this chat He was being extremely rude to Big J. I don't like his desperate. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, he was I mean, he was yeah, dude's not cool.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'm about to head on off though, Pierre.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I just wish that guy would have stuck around and answered the questions, I mean, his true feelings, and he just didn't do it. Oh, okay. I got you, Mel. I get you.
I'm just saying, what the guy that you hang around with Carolina Herms, but he's white. So the whole idea that though there's no white people, that we're not used to white men in this space. I mean, there are white men in this space. They're not saying anything, and some of them are getting out the way. So
It's not the fact that he's a white man. It's the fact that he's pushing an agenda. That's the point. Listen, I'm getting I've talked smack to a lot of different people, and it doesn't matter the race. If they're wrong, they're wrong. Point blank. Period.
mm, but yeah. I was hoping somebody, I wish that that conversation when he was on here, I wish there was like another interracial couple was on the panel, um, on the opposite side, try to converse with him, because I think though that would have, it would shed a light on what's going on. So you know, so
Yeah, yeah. I didn't like how he was coming at you, and then he's throwing false stats, and I wanted to call him out on it because none of it is true. He's pushing that only white men and black women's marriages last. That's a damn lie. They fail just as much as anybody else's marriage fail. But if he wants to get technical, the most marriages and the most longest lasting marriages are between, if you're talking about races, is between black men and black women. Those are facts, and nobody can dispute that. And he can't dispute that. Just because his personal relationship with his wife is lasted, that's a one off, right?
hmm
That's a one off. So that's beautiful. His marriage with his wife is lasting, but that doesn't mean that all marriages between black men or black men with white women or white men with black women last. The truth of the matter is the most majority of the marriages that last are same race marriages. That's just the facts. They're tried and true, and they've been proven.
yeah, but
So just because the whole society is breaking down doesn't mean that those specific relationships are not lasting. They are. They've been proven.
it's kind of like when I heard Mr. Goodbread. I don't, and why I'm calling him that. Well, that's what he called himself. When he talk about 30% of men on child support are raising kids that are not theirs. I broke down that stat down saying that that's not true. I actually made a link. I put links in my description box showing where that came from. That came from a 1972 study about a town in Great Britain. Nowhere near a black community or nowhere near America. So we gotta be careful about what we put out here as stats.
Yeah, and plus, if you have an agenda for a stat, of course you're going to sit and you're going to be biased about the stats, and you're going to only poll in places that you can get the results you're wanting from the stats.
And some of them stats are outdated. You can't use 1970s or 1980s or 1990s stats and try to put it in 2024 terms. You got to update your stats. You got to update your talking points. 70% of black women are not single mothers. Like, you can't do that. You got to update your talking points. You got to update
Hmm.
your stats. And
Yeah.
that's the main argument I have with this space. People don't know what they're talking about.
We
They
didn't
don't.
make Destiny, we didn't make that the argument. That's what he was making. But when I asked him a personal question, how does he feel about black men as fathers? He said the stats. No, don't. I'm asking you a personal question. And he wouldn't answer the question.
So yeah. Well, I ain't meant this live stream to go this long. So I'm gonna hang this up. As far as I'm concerned, um, debunk it. I'll debunk it later because I like to read because I like to read research and actually call. I remember that one time we called. I remember me and think it was Miss Research. We called the Pew Research Center about the stat about a specific stat. They saying no no
Hmm.
no 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 no. That's this stat is incomplete. We put it out there because there was a timeline, a deadline we had to meet, so we put the stat out. But
Hmm.
people don't want to read the fine line when it's like if you see a graph or a chart and you see all the little scribble little writing, all you gotta do read what's in that was scribbled down there, and you'll see it.
And the polling, I mean, you have to have an unbiased polling, and you have to have some type of morality when it comes to making polls and stats like that. Because if you have an agenda, you're going to skew you're going to skew the polls as much as you're going to sway them. You're going to move them as much as you want to move them. It's like moving the goalposts when you can't win an argument. They're going to do what they want to do with stats if there's something if there's an agenda behind it. If you're not sincere about the stats mean nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alrighty, Big J. I'm
Okay.
happy. I'm glad you had me on. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yeah. I ain't have you on a long minute, Pierre. It's been been a long
I
time.
know, but that dude, I was like, no, I can't let that guy fly like that.
And I wish there was like an interracial couple, like a black man, white woman couple over here to because he kept saying on his channel, we better we better than this couple. I would like to see that see how
I
that would play
definitely want
out.
to give my opinion, and this is my opinion. My opinion is that May was right when May said he wants to be worshipped over there. So he's creating a platform so he can feel significant and worshipped, and that's just what that shit is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, Big J, can you
All
boot
right,
me
baby.
off?
Yeah, yeah, I get you off.
All
Oh, you got something to say?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right then.
All right, bye bye.
Have a nice night. Okay, bye bye. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get on off of here. I'm gonna get back to what I was doing, and yeah, y'all have yourself a nice night, and I'll see y'all next time. This has been a surprising events, so yeah, um, man, this yeah, we might need to do live streams like this. Um, so yeah, it's been a good screen. So so yeah, yeah, y'all have a good night, and yeah, okay, Mel, and that's the point though he don't want to talk about. You even fight against them dodging child support. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That whole dodging child support, black men dodging that child support. That really that angers me. That angers me. And I'm gonna say this right now. Black men on YouTube are an embarrassment. I feel embarrassed by most other black men. I'm embarrassed. That's why I'm hated in this space. I'm hated by SYSBM. I'm hated by the manosphere. I'm hated by the pro-black community. I'm hated by the swirlers, the divestors. I'm hated, and you know what? And I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with that. So, um, yeah, that whole Keisha bashing, and I keep on telling them like, listen, how about those instead of y'all trying to terraform Keisha, quote unquote, why don't y'all terraform the environment? You know, Destiny. That's the point. No stat exists in a vacuum. There, yeah, I'm glad you're saying that because there is a pattern in the backstory. I kept on, you know, telling people about, oh, well, you know, man, the reason why though back in the day, man, the reason why um um the welfare kicked men out the household. I said, wait a minute, idiots. The reason why men were kicked out the household was not a welfare; it was unemployment. You know, certain welfare programs require men to be what employed. And guess what happened in the 1970s, 1972, the gold shock of 71. Black male unemployment went up in 1972, and we now just got down to 2016. It went under 3%. All you got to do is look at the economics and look at how black unemployment went up. I just don't. You know, people don't want to people don't want to take a stat and then try to look at another stat and see correlation lines of and see the correlations of how people are affected by the economics of his day. They don't want to do that. They think it's just, oh, it's just that because women are this or because men are that. No, you have to take this stat and just expose that over this stat. It just expose that over that stat. You know. Yeah, exactly, Angelica. Fuck all that shit. That's why I said fuck the space. This space, this space is for the birds. I don't even go around. I never go around saying anything black men say about black untrue, but using it to make other hate. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate that. Male. Don't even worry about that. We know. We know. Though you're not. We got. She was defending me because that because she is one of my best friends. She was defensive. So you know she was defensive of me. So she one of my best friends, personal friends, I should say. When I'm talking about peers, she's one of my personal friends. So yeah, she was being um defensive of me. So don't even take that to heart. So yeah. So anyway, y'all be easy. I'm gonna run to the stove real quick. Yeah. I got a couple videos I need to do. So yeah. Y'all be easy and I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Yeah, peace out, y'all. So I'm out. Oh, and like, share, subscribe. And if y'all want to donate, buymecoffee.com/Big J. That's what it is. Hold on. No, I haven't been on. I ain't been on bombs in a while. I know you for pure. I'm just okay. Yeah, yeah. She probably didn't recognize your name because you shortened your name from melanated vessel to male. So she probably didn't recognize your name. So yeah, it's all good. But anyway, yeah, I hadn't been on bombs in a while. Because I'm busy and everything else. So well, anyway, yeah. So I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. I got some videos I need to do. See you next time. Peace.